Qayamat se Qayamat tak gave me my feet in the industry. Again, I think magic happens. Ajay is very straight-faced, but he's actually a big prankster. He's a big. He will not show it. There was this pretty, beautiful girl who came in, and we said, "Oh my God, here comes stiff competition." बस उसी पे झगड़ा हो गया. बस ऐसा stupid सा झगड़ा था. Hi, I'm Juhi Chawla, and you're watching Bollywood Hungama.
Ebullient, classy, everlasting, beautiful. Yes, we're talking about one and only one, Juhi Chawla. Pleasure having you on Bollywood Hungama.
Thank you. Pleasure being here.
Fantastic. Your next film, I Am, is releasing shortly, and your story is I Am Megha. You're playing a Kashmiri who's going back to her roots once again, and you meet your childhood friend. What's your story all about?
Actually, a lot of what you have said is the story. A little bit of the backstory I can tell you is probably 19, 20 years ago when the trouble happened in Kashmir. Her family had to flee. So her family fled from their home, and overnight they were on the streets in refugee camps, and then had to rebuild their lives.
Right.
It was especially traumatic perhaps for the parents. And that's the backstory. And you're right. Today in I Am Megha, you see her going back to her hometown to actually sell off her home. She's going with a lot of resentment, pain, anger because of what she had to go through and what her family had to go through. And there she meets her childhood friend, which is being played by Manisha.
किस बात से प्रॉब्लम है तुम्हें रुबीना? इस जन्नत में जीने की सजा से.
Manisha's name is Rubina in the film, and she's a Muslim who has stayed back through all this. And it's that meeting, the 2 days that they spend together in Srinagar, and how it completely changes Megha's point of view, and she realizes that it's not just her loss. It's even Manisha's and all the people. Whenever there's war, there's battle, everybody loses.
How's the experience of working with Manisha Koirala, one of your contemporaries, I believe?
Yes. For all the time that I was in the industry, well, no, she came in about 2 years or 3 years after me. And I remember when she came into the industry with Subhashji's film, Ilu, and there was this pretty, beautiful girl who came in, and we said, "Oh my God, here comes stiff competition." And yes, through those years when we were dancing around trees, different trees, there were always comparisons. There was that insecurity of, what is Manisha doing, or what is Madhuri doing, or what is Sriji doing, or Karishma, Ravina, all in the running at the same time. And I never really got to know her beyond, at a party or at a shoot, you just say hello to each other, but beyond. And here now I was getting a chance after so many years to meet her, work with her. And it was very lovely because now that whole insecurity phase is over. We are not racing against each other. It was lovely because I thought she was very well cast. When a film is well cast, half the work is done.
Why do you say that?
Because she was playing a Muslim. She has that Pahadi look about her.
Right. That's true. She's from Nepal.
Yeah, so she fit, it fits very well.
Let's talk about Juhi Chawla, the commercial actress. You've had a very successful innings, starting from Sultanat was your first film, but I think Qayamat se Qayamat tak just totally must have changed your life. You still remember as Rashmi in many ways.
Qayamat se Qayamat tak gave me my feet in the industry. Really, had it not been for that film, that break, I don't think I would have been here at all.
In fact, I still remember जो आपका बात करने का अंदाज था कि हम ये कर रहे हैं, हम यहाँ जा रहे हैं. I think it was emulated by young girls at that point of time.
जिस सड़क को ढूंढने के लिए कल हम पागलों की तरह भाग रहे थे, आज उसे देखकर हमें रोना आ रहा है. तुम कहीं और चले जाओगे और हम कहीं.
Yeah, a lot of feedback at that time was that we loved the way you say hum and it's very nice and
हम यहाँ जाएं.
हाँ, it was very nice because at that time I think also वो trend उस वक्त ये था multi-star cast with lots of नाच गाना धड़ाम धड़ूम but no real story or softness, and this came as that breath of fresh air.
Many said it was a, I think, transition point for Hindi cinema from there onwards. मैंने प्यार किया came after that.
Yeah, then exactly a year later, year and a half later, मैंने प्यार किया was released, and then again she also speaks in hum hum.
Right.
I don't know, it could have been a complete coincidence, and but that also has that very sweet. She's a very sweet girl who's like well mannered and speaks in that.
You've had I think your pairing with Aamir is considered one of the all-time best pairings in Hindi cinema. You had a Hame Rahi Pyar Ke and Ishq after that, and a few films which did not work as well. Love and others.
Yeah, we had, but yeah, we did some really nice films. I mean, out of maybe, actually not that I've done very many with him. Maybe we've done 7 films or something.
Right. I think that's quite a few. That must be quite a few.
And out of them, 3, 4 are like really, really lovely. The ones that I remember and cherish. And yes, having started off together, you know, when you learn together, or it's like that kind of rapport, that kind of ease, or that kind of comfort where it's okay to fight with each other, it's okay to laugh at each other, it's all right to, you know, cry at each other, or whatever. That comfort is not there with everybody.
Hame Rahi Pyar Ke, how do you remember Hame Rahi Pyar Ke?
Again, I think magic happens. You can't really tell.
Super hit music. Nadeem Shravan. घूंघट की आड़ में I think it was a rage.
Amazing. I mean, and there's that one sequence where everybody enters the house thinking nobody else is in the house, you know, whether it's the kids with me or the robber who comes back because he has to come back and find something, or it is the drunk manager who's been scolded at and he says, "Nee, I'm going to go and count. There were 4 children in the house." Or it is Aamir sneaking into his own house after he's gone for that date with the other girl.
Naveed Nishan.
It is that whole sequence, matlab, you can fall down laughing. It is so fantastic. But when we were shooting it, you know, at that time films used to take a year and a half to make.
Okay.
So you'd make it in bits and pieces. We probably done the house portion, then 2-3 months everybody goes all over the place. Then dates are given again, and then you do one more chunk of shooting. So we didn't realize how fabulous it actually is when it all is put together.
Definitely, and even that character, the suitor of yours, that IAO character, I think he was hilarious. People loved his.
Yeah,
he's the dancer. He's
right.
Classical dancer whom my father wants me to get married to.
Right.
एक बात पूछूं बेबी?
क्या बात है?
तुम्हें यूरोप पसंद है या अमेरिका?
क्यों?
हनीमून पे कहाँ जाना है? ये डिसाइड तो करना होगा ना?
किसका हनीमून?
हमारा.
Each character worked so well. Mr. Chandran, he is actually a Tamilian. I remember when we needed help during the dialogues to, you know, see if I was saying it.
You had to say the Tamil dialogue as well.
Yeah, so he was Tamil speaking, so he would correct me then. But beyond that, I remember even when I was dubbing, that time it had to be
proper.
Yeah, because then you can't make a mistake on the sets. Even if you make a little mess up, it's okay. You know, dubbing hone wali.
Right.
So he came and he, you know, kind of tutored me through my dubbing.
Dubbing and all.
நீங்க கிருஷ்ணமூர்த்தி ஐயனா நான் விஜயந்தி ஐயர் என் முடிவை மாத்த முடியாது நடராஜன் मर जाऊंगी तेरे साथ शादी नहीं करूंगी
Ishq, once again, fantastic chemistry, I think, between both you and Amir. The छेड़छाड़ and everything was hilarious stuff.
ए फूलन देवी,
क्या है?
जबान को लगाम दे, ज्यादा चपड़ करने की जरूरत नहीं है। अजय, पैसे निकाल। साला, ए मुर्गी चोर, तेरे अंडे का कितना हो रहा है?
500 सिर्फ 500
ये ले पकड़। और तेरे अंडे का?
क्या
अरे तेरे गाड़ी का अंडा, हेडलाइट।
500
ये ले पकड़ 1000।
ये 500 एक्स्ट्रा किस लिए
अभी बताता हूँ। इसलिए
It was really nice, but that was so much thanks to the director. 'Cause
Indra Kumar.
Indu ji, that is Indu ji's humor. You know, literally, I used to try my best to copy what he's telling me to do. You know, just because when he would explain the scene and he would do it, it was like he was acting it out.
1 मिनट
क्या है?
ये लो 5000 रुपए
ये किस लिए?
अभी बताती हूँ इसलिए
लेकिन ये तो 4000 का है।
हाँ, बाकी 1000 टिप समझे मेरे लल्लू लाल
And all I had to actually do was try and do it that way, because it was side-splitting funny.
Okay.
So, मेरी तो कोशिश वही थी कि मैं I'll do it like that. So.
Okay, and I believe you had some differences with Amir Khan on the sets of Ishq.
Yeah,
and it
we
continued for
fought
quite
like
some time.
fools.
What really happened, in fact?
You know, I think foolish fights happen.
Right.
It's really like, I mean, now when I look back, it's like how you fight in school and in college with
Right.
people. It was one of those. One day, though, he was teasing me, no end. I don't know what got into him. He was imitating how I walk and I am talking and how I'm acting that day.
Right.
And he made me cry. By the end of the day, I was like, मैं ये इस film में काम नहीं करूँगी. And Hindu ji is coming and telling me, don't cry, please don't cry. I'll tell Amir. Don't worry, okay? And I was like, what does he think? He's teaching me how to act and everything. मतलब
अबे तेरी तो छोड़ ना यार, लड़की है। अबे लड़की है तो क्या हुआ? साला एक तो टिप देती है, ऊपर से लल्लू लाल बोलती है। मैं क्या लल्लू दिखता हूँ?
all stupid things. Then another day, him and Ajay, but you know how it is.
Right.
Ajay is very straight faced, but he's actually a
Very
big
prankster.
prankster.
That's
He's a
true,
big,
that's
he will not show it.
Right.
And you don't even know, they were so bad. Oof. Now, when I'm thinking back, I'm not supposed to say all this on camera. What pranks they used to play on people.
Any examples, if you can?
No, but just they were very naughty. So one day, though, they got hold of me. I was a bakra that day. And again they made me cry. बस उसी पे झगड़ा हो गया. बस ऐसा stupid सा झगड़ा था.
But I think, but you guys did not work after that, and for quite a few years you were not on talking terms as well.
You know, that was an extended misunderstanding of the same thing that I thought he's angry with me because I cried and next day I refused to go for shooting, you know. I thought he got angry with me, so I didn't say anything to him. And he thought I'm upset, so he didn't say anything. And just by not saying anything, each one is misunderstanding. And that just continued for a while. It was simply that. So finally when I broke the ice and I went across, I was like, you know, he's saying I knew you so well, then why didn't you just tell me anything?
In fact, now I think he has a lot of respect for you. In fact, when Jaane Tu Ya Jaane Na released, he told before the media that Genelia D'Souza reminds him of Juhi Chawla.
Oh, I didn't know this, huh?
No, I think he said in many interviews and.
I guess I don't keep in touch with what's going on so much. But she's a lovely actress. I think she. I went for Jaane Tu Ya Jaane Na for the premiere, and what a lovely film.
Right.
And yes, Imran and Genelia were wonderful. She's very, very spontaneous, very free. It's not like she's trying to act. She just comes across like natural. And
That's exactly what Amir had said, that she's just natural the way Juhi was before the camera.
okay, I accept.